Giants throw. Swing and a miss! And that's it! The Giants, for the first time in 52 years, the Giants are world champions as they come pouring out of the dugout.
The 1-2. Breaking ball toward left field. Hugging the line. This one's got a chance to go. Score! Big fly for Albert Pujols. Number 600.
1-2. Chop up the middle. Rojas to the first. There it is. There it is. And some Marlins win. And for the first time in 17 years, the Marlins are going to the postseason.
Here's Jake Taylor.
He was an all-star at Boston, wasn't he?
Yeah, wound up in the Mexican League. Had some problems with his knees.
We had him 2 years ago.
We did.
4 years ago, then.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Hum Baby Baseball Channel. That clip from Major League, I was reminded of that clip when the San Francisco Giants just signed Tom Murphy, a catcher who is a former Rocky. He's also been with the Mariners for the last few years. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, we had him. We actually had him, didn't we? And I had to look it up. I could barely find anything on it. I was like, I know we had him in spring training a few years back, and I was able to find it 2019 spring training. He was actually with the Giants, but the Giants ended up DFAing him, sending him to Seattle, where he goes and actually ends up being a pretty damn good catcher while we're over here struggling to find a catcher, although Patrick Bailey has kind of shown up here. But the Giants have signed Tom Murphy. We're going to check out his stats. He has been a little bit injury prone. But what does this mean for Joey Bart? That's the big question. I see the Shah Show is here on the Giants. Have made some other moves as well. We'll talk about. We signed a couple of the guys are traded for a couple other guys, including TJ Hopkins from the Reds. This dude has raked in the minor leagues. At least we'll look at some of his highlights and some of his stats. Also picked up Devin Sweet, a relief pitcher. Only had appeared in 7 games. We'll talk about him a little bit. But I think the big move, this is not a MLB deal. an MILB deal. This is a MLB deal right here. 2 years, $8 million. This ain't a see if he makes the team out of spring training. This ain't a compete for a job, although, I mean, everyone's competing for a job, but let's just be honest. 2-year, $8 million deal. He's going to be on the opening day roster if he doesn't get hurt. And we know Patrick Bailey's going to be on the opening day roster if he doesn't get hurt. That's 2 catchers. What's up with Patrick Bailey? And then Joey Bart. Uh-oh, what's going on right now? So the Joey Bart era may be over because the Giants have gone to the free agent market to bolster their catching core by signing Tom Murphy to a 2-year contract with a club option that will guarantee him at least $8 million. And he will be a backup to Patrick Bailey if everything goes as planned. And that means, what about Joey Bart? The implication here is the Giants are pretty much giving up on Bart. I mean, he's going to have an opportunity to play in spring training, I'm sure, if he's not traded by then, but he's out of minor league options. So assuming that he's in camp, he's got to make the opening day roster, or he will have to go through waivers, at which time some team will probably claim him being a 2nd overall pick and having still somewhat of a possible future. You know, he's not a guy who's just going to disappear. He's going to hang around the league in some way, shape, or form, or even if it's the minor leagues. But Bart could very well, they could be planning a package trade this offseason as well. Or maybe he just goes out spring training as a backup plan for in case of injury. So really interesting move right here. What's going on? I see the chat going crazy. We got Warlock. We got finally making some moves besides Lee. We got a real Glock 19, bro. We suck. DDC. What's up, DDC? GM is trash. This move makes no sense. We have Sabol and Bailey. Trade Bart. Bart is trash. Bart, bye-bye. What's up, DK? David Knight reviews in the house. Did you see Napoleon? I checked it out last night. Bart is as good as gone. Sabol is maybe Triple-A, and Bart out of here. Bart is a bad player. D. Wolf won't be missed. Be careful if if LDO shows up, well, he's a huge Bart fan. Huge Bart fan. He is pissed. Of course, he hasn't shown up for a while since I took away his moderator. But it's all good. We have F your sensitivity. Going to be another lame year. But hey, yeah, Sabol. Yo, Napoleon was good. Now, yeah, definitely not great. It moved on too quick. Boom, 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 boom. Because we're trying to tell a whole story of someone, a historical figure like that in 2.5 hours. So it had to move quick, and I didn't really feel that he was very intimidating as a character. Not the way I pictured Napoleon, but the battle scenes were pretty kick-ass. I hear that the Giants are a favorite to add Snell. I heard that rumor as well. This puts Sabol more than likely in Triple-A. But again, you show up in spring training, you tear it up, who knows? But the thing about Tom Murphy, 32 years old, he's been in Seattle the last 4 years. He's kind of made a name for himself over there. He wasn't anything special after a few years with the Rockies. He was a third-round pick. He was good with the Rockies minor league system, but he never really became a great player at the big league level, didn't get a lot of playing time. And the Giants claimed him or picked him up. I don't remember what happened. 2019, we had him. And evidently, he didn't make the team. We let him go. I remember liking him. I didn't know if I agreed with that, but we let him go. Ends up signing with the Seattle Mariners. And over in Seattle, okay, he's been good, but he has been injury prone. He hasn't played in more than 100 games. He missed all of 2020. And there was a season, I don't know if you remember, there was a little 60-game season. So he missed that whole year. Played in 75 games in 19. He did hit 18 home runs. It was like, whoa, where's his power? 18 home runs and 260 at-bats with 273 average, 324 on base. It was like, yes, this dude we really blew it by not putting him on the team in 19. Then in 21, his average dropped to 202, so he wasn't that great that year. On base barely above 300. He still knows how to work a walk, 99 walks, 56 hits. The guy knows how to get on base. 11 home runs, his power kind of dropped. 22, he was hurt all year, played in 14 games. And then last year, he only played in 47 games, but he did hit 290 with 8 home runs. Okay, he's hit well, other than 2021, when he's on the field. So he missed he's had shoulder injuries. He's all kinds of issues. So he's never played in over 100 games in his career. So, it's not someone to get super excited over, and it's not a guarantee that Bart and Sabol are out of the picture because I don't know if he can even stay healthy, to be quite honest. But we did have him a couple years ago. What's going on here? A real Glock. Hope we get Snell. We get traded. We could have traded for Glass now. Could have, should have, would have. But the Dodgers got him. Glasnow's injury prone too. I think Sabol will make the opening day roster because he can play the corner out. Yet you're right. They could have a third catcher. DK reviews. Can we go with 3 catchers? Only because Sabol can do a little other thing. He's actually not that great at catcher. Trey Lamont. What's up? Haley Katz has made it to the chat. Haley Katz has made it. But I feel like this is the interesting thing is a 2-year MLB deal, $8 million over 2 years. So we're only talking about $4 million in 24, $4 million in 25. Say only, like I've ever had $4 million, but for the Giants, it's not a massive commitment. But 2026 will be a club option. I'm guessing now we will not, and this is a long time from now. I can make a pretty educated guess. We won't be doing that $4 million club option. We'll probably do a $250,000 buyout because I just don't think he's going to stay healthy enough over the next 2 years to want to bring him back again. He just hasn't done it so far in his career, but it's a good power bat. We've had guys like Kurt Casale, someone who can get up there and just go deep, someone who can offer some power off the bench and give Patrick Bailey some days off. But he may be hurt half the time, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But Tom Murphy, let's see if we can see if we can get some highlights from Mr. Tom Murphy. Okay, here we go. Some highlights. Here we go with some highlights. I told him it didn't notify. It didn't notify. You never know with YouTube, man. It's all jacked up. But making more than show. Yeah, we're actually paying Tom Murphy.
He took a shot.
Woo-hoo-hoo. There's Tom right there. We're actually paying him more than the Dodgers are going to pay Ohtani. So that's Murphy right there. You can see, bam, there's a base hit into right center field, drops it in. Guy's got a bat. I mean, he's got a bat. He had a tough year, I think, in 22, like I said, but Tom Murphy is going to be in spring training. And not only that, he will be on that big league roster if he makes it through unscathed without getting hurt. But you can see that power right there, the power bat that he's got. So Tom Murphy is now a San Francisco Giant. I like that pickup. The thing I would have rather, like back in 2019, we picked him up on a minor league deal, invite to spring training type deal. That would have been a little more ideal, but obviously, I guess he's been too good to do that. He's hit well enough to deserve a major league deal, but he's just been injury prone, and I'm just worried he goes to spring training and maybe he doesn't hit well. Maybe he hits 190, but he's definitely ultra powerful for sure. Tom Murphy, he was here. I mean, that's the crazy thing. That's why it reminded me of that clip again, Major League. This is the first thing I thought of when I said Tom Murphy. Like, wish we had him 2 or 3 years ago. We did. 4 years ago then.
Here's Jake Taylor.
He was an all-star at Boston, wasn't he?
Yeah, wound up in the Mexican League. Had some problems with his knees.
We had him 2 years ago.
We did.
4 years ago, then.
We got, who did we lose in free agency? Have we lost anybody in free agency? We also did pick up some other players here. Let's go to, we got to check out the hot stove tracker and Jeter Downs. Jeter Downs. He was a big prospect at one time as with the Yankees. What was he with the Red Sox and the Washington Nationals? And now the New York Yankees claimed off waivers. And there's TJ Hopkins, a guy we picked up for a player to be named or cash. That was today. He hasn't done much in the big leagues, but do not count out TJ Hopkins. This is a power potential bat right here in Louisville. I believe he hit, I mean, it didn't hit a ton of home runs because he didn't play the whole year there, but he hit, had a pretty good home run to at bat ratio. And then the year before in Double-A as well. So he's not going to hit 40 home runs or anything, but, he could be someone we could bring up and bring some power into a lineup that needs some pop. But so we do pick up Hopkins. He will strike out from time to time. I think I have some highlights of him as well. Came prepared today for some highlights. See if I can find it. TJ Hopkins. We got he got Jeter Downs.
Grounded throw.
Turn down the volume a little bit. So yeah, that's him right there. That's him at the big league level. So he did make his big league debut, shot a base hit there. There's a base hit. He shoots into left field. I don't know if he's got a big league home run or not, but he's got some in the minors, that's for sure. He's a pretty powerful bat. So we'll see how that works out. Not a game changer, but we'll see, Like I said, some big league experience there for Hopkins, and he'll probably be with the River Cats, I'm imagining, on opening day, unless he goes and tears it up at spring training. You never know. Pulls a Chris Marrero, makes the team out of spring training. You'd never freaking know. We need to make some trades. But yeah, as far as the hot stove, Hunter Renfroe has signed with the Cincinnati Reds. Renfroe, a power bat, strikes out a lot. So there's been some moves going on here. And then Devin Sweet, we've also signed him, claimed off waivers. Devin Sweet, a pitcher who has had some good strikeout stuff in the minor leagues. He pitched with the A's briefly, pitched with maybe the Mariners briefly, a couple of teams. So Devin Sweet as well. Pirates and McCutchen, I heard they're close to a reunion. That's going to be interesting if that happens. Love to see that, though. That's where he belongs. McCutchen is he's been here. I enjoyed McCutchen when he was here at that walk-off against the Dodgers. Was that 2017? I do remember. Devin Sweet's another guy we've just picked up here. There's Sweet pitching here in Texas for the Oakland A's. And he has some good strikeout stuff, nasty stuff right there. Just got some control issues, a little bit of issues with his command, but he's going to be a bullpen piece down in probably start the season in Sacramento as well. So these are not major moves, but moves definitely to point out. Giants are slowly adding and building this team for 2024. Jung Hoo Lee's the big signing right there. And the Giants are really hyping Jung Hoo Lee. I'm telling you right now, the Giants are super hyping him up on their YouTube channel and everything. Like almost too much. It's like, dude, this guy better be good. You guys are acting like we just signed Babe Ruth up in here. So let's freaking go. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in spring training with the catching positions for sure. Here's Jung Hoo Lee.
Hello, Giants.
Oh, we saw
My name is Jung Hoo Lee. Thank you for helping to achieve my dream to play in MLB. I always have loved the Bay Area and will always give my best for. I am here to win. Let's go, Giants. Thank you.
There was another one. Here's his jersey. Getting his jersey ready. Yes.
What can you tell us about your dad as a player, and what did you learn from him?
야구적으로 배운 건 없고요.
This is funny. We have this
야구적으로 배운 건
I learned nothing from my dad in baseball.
What can you tell us?
DK, what's going on? With all the money they spend, they should be hyping. Yeah, you're right. They're acting like Lee is Ohtani. Lee seems awesome as a player. I just hope his play translates. That's the thing. We've signed guys from Korea who have really good stats over there, and it doesn't always work out. So, I mean, I'm hopeful. I believe he's going to be good. I just don't know if he's going to be great, but I believe he'll be good. I mean, he's going to hit. The guy's a pure hitter. So I'm sure he's going to come over here and hit well. I just don't know how well, and we have to wait and see. But spring training is going to be big. I'm going to be there at the first or second spring training game this year, and we're going to have some Jung Hoo Lee highlight. Maybe go live right there. Here he is. Jung Hoo Lee.
See you soon. Hi, fans. My name is Jung Hoo Lee. I love you. See you soon. Thank you. Let's go, San Francisco. Let's go, Giants. Oh. Hi, fans. My name is Jung Hoo Lee. I love you. See you soon. Thank you. Let's go, San Francisco. Let's go, Giants. Oh. Hi, fans. My name is Jung Hoo Lee.
Jung Hoo Lee. So the Giants roster is starting to form out for 2024 spring training. And we got tons of catchers. We got Sabol, we got Bailey, we got Bart, and we got Tom Murphy, and others as well who are going to be showing up to spring training. So things are looking good. We got Jeremy Leak right here. I remember Mike Leak back in 2015 for the Giants. The Padres didn't beating Preller out. What's up, D Wolf? Yes. 85 and 90. Is that the predicted record? Doesn't sound too good. That's not 162 games though? What's going on? There he is with his dog. Is that a dog? What in the heck? It looks like a bear. What kind of dog is that? It is his dog. Dog cow. What kind of dog is that? Anybody know what kind of dog this is? That's interesting looking dog. I'm familiar with that species. But yes, indeed. Just wanted to go live, talk a little bit about this here. Oh, it's a palm. Hello, Eric. What's up, Krister? That's our record next year. Real Lock 19, baby. Oh, that's our record next year. 85.9. That's not 162, is it though? It's like 175. Oh, it's a palm with a haircut. Pomeranian with a haircut. Yes. What's going on, brother? Congratulations for getting J.H. Lee. How do you feel about the pickup? I'm excited about it. Real happy about it. Giants had to sign somebody big, somebody who's got some big stats, whether it's from Japan, whether it's Korea, whether it's from here, somebody. And it ended up being Jung Hoo Lee. And looks like he showed up back in Korea 9 hours ago after coming over here for his press conference and everything. But he seems like a cool man. He seems like laid back, funny guy. And I think, but he does have can we get that bat flip? Can we get that? Where's the, I don't know how to find it. There was a video of him hitting an absolute monster home run. Is this it?
1-2 pitch from Darvish. Now he goes the other way, Jung Hoo.
That's not the one I was looking for, but there's one where he had a bat, like the most awesome bat flip I've ever seen in the history of Major League Baseball.
6 years, 100.
But don't know if I can find it, but it was pretty cool. I don't know if that's it, but
참 컨디션이 좋지 않은 상황에서 좋은 투구 했고요. 이정우 선수가 제 배트플립을 저는 이렇게 과격하게 하는 거 처음 봤어요. 그러니까 그만큼 어떤 짜릿한 홈런이기도 하고 또 포스트 시즌에서의 어떤
That's how you do it right there. Of course, if he does that in the big leagues, there's going to be a brawl. But anyway, Bumgarner may not appreciate it. You got it, Cal. Krister, I just saw an article from Susan Slusser, and she said we are exploring the trade market for a shortstop. Yeah, because, I mean, we have Marco Luciano, but we just need to create depth, create competition in spring training and not just, rely on one prospect. Yeah, look how he hit that ball and the quickness. This is an inside pitch. And look at that. Damn. Yeah, that deserves a repost, retweet, re-X, whatever the freak. But I'm excited about this guy and the rest of the Giants team here in 2024. It's starting to come together. Give it some time. They're still making moves. But this signing of Tom Murphy, it's a solid signing. Who knows? Maybe he'll stay healthy. Maybe he'll come out, stay healthy, hit 280 with the power and be an unbelievable backup catcher to Patrick Bailey. And maybe Giants trade Bart or something. Bart's not even a prospect anymore. I mean, he's already right. So it's Bart's done. Bart has to, wherever he goes, wherever he is, 2024 is it, dude. He's got to prove himself big time. He's got to show up and tear it up in spring training and say, hey, man, I'm legit. But after that 2022 season, remember that first half, and he just was striking out more than 50% of his at-bats, came back, looked a little better, and then last year, not even that great in Triple-A. And a lot of people are just giving up on him. And in the meantime, we're drafting a bunch of new players. But we don't have any catchers other than we have a couple of guys lower in the minor leagues like Perez, but these guys are a long way off and still not sure. They're a little lower on our prospect list. But Kyle Harrison, Marco Luciano, Carson Weisenhunt might make his big league debut next year. And guys are moving through the system quicker and quicker these days. Grant McCray was not claimed on the Rule 5 draft. So Mason Black, who knows? There's some potential for this team, but we still need to do more. 100% agree. We need some insurance. Exactly. We need more. Kutch signed. We got breaking news. Kutch signed a 1-year deal. McCutchen signed a 1-year. We got breaking news. You're right. 33 minutes ago, Andrew McCutchen, 1-year deal, returning to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Andrew McCutchen. What a career he's had. My internet's not working. Snell would be a good fit at Oracle. If we can pick up Snell, pitching is now the next priority. I don't know if y'all can see me because I might look at this internet. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. The Pirates and McCutchen have agreed on a 1-year, $5 million deal for Jason Mackey of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette on X. So still pending a physical, but obviously the Pirates know his status because he was there last year. Long time Pittsburgh Pirate before he went to the Giants in 2018. Then we sent him to the Yankees. Been with the Phillies for a while, played with the Brewers, and now back in Pittsburgh last year. This is a former MVP. He probably should have been on the All-Star team, I think, last year, but for some reason didn't get voted in. But McCutchen has had a 5-time All-Star career, 4-time Silver Slugger, MVP, Gold Glove, and he's got over 2,000 hits. And if he could put together a few more good seasons, this guy could be in the conversation for the Hall of Fame. So Andrew McCutchen, congratulations to him signing with the Pittsburgh Pirates. But I'm in report. Thank you guys. User page. So sick of this small ball, old dude, injury prone bull crap. 100%. But it's all coming together for the Giants. Just give them some time in the offseason. They're trying. I mean, they tried. They offered reportedly the same thing that the Dodgers did, and they tried to get Ohtani. It just didn't happen, but they tried. And, you know, Giants do tend to lose out, especially against the Dodgers when it comes to free agents. But we did land Jung Hoo Lee, and he may be a better fit than Ohtani here. You know, it sounds crazy, but let's just wait. Let's see what happens next year. Let's just see it. Maybe he's a better fit here in San Francisco, and we'll wait and see. But as of right now, we still got Tyro coming back. We got J.D. Davis, Wilmer Flores, old reliable there, old faithful. And we still got David VR. Holy cow. I thought we gave up on him. David VR. Brett Wisely still here. Lamont Wade. There's TJ Hopkins on the roster now. So we got Conforto, Haniger, Hopkins, Jung Hoo Lee. I mean, look at the options in the outfield. Yastrzemski, Slater, Lee, Haniger, Conforto. That's 5 guys who have shown some legit stuff. They just got to stay healthy. They just got to stay healthy. Conforto's always hurt. Haniger's always hurt. Yaz always hurt. Slater can't run to first base without pulling a hammy. Health is everything. I'm telling y'all, health is everything. We got a very fragile team. So that's why I'm not too high on the Tom Murphy deal, because he hasn't stayed healthy, but because we already have Sabol, Bart, Bailey, it's not so bad. You know, we'll have some backup names in spring training. So we should be ready to go. Lee seems to have a quick bat and nice swing, 100%. The kid is ready. Carson Reisner will be in Sacktown in 24, 100%. Our roster is mid. It's getting there. Let's give him the rest of the offseason. Jung Hoo Lee. We have to trade some outfielders. A.B. Franco with the Nike logo. Yeah, we'll see. Giants may have some moves yet to do, and we have to improve pitching. That's the thing about this team. If we look at our depth chart right now, it doesn't look good. This is not a rotation that's going to go, well, they're not even going to make the playoffs with this rotation, much less win a World Series. I mean, Logan Webb, great. Ross Stripling? Are you kidding me? Kyle Harrison? I mean, he's still young. Kyle Harrison's still, he looks great. He's had some great starts. The stuff is nasty. He's got some control problems, and we can't rely on Kyle Harrison to go out for sure and win 20 games or even 15. So we'll hope for the best. After that, we got Keaton Wynn and Alex Cobb, who almost threw a no-hitter last year. Alex Cobb is off and on. Alex Cobb has never been a top starter in his career. Alex Cobb, even with the Orioles, he might have been their ace because they didn't have anyone else at that time. Alex Cobb, I love Alex Cobb. I'm going to eat the corn on the cob every time when he goes out to the mound. But Alex Cobb, he's got a career 77-75 record, 3.85 ERA. Talk about mid. I mean, he's an average starter. 7-7 last year. 7-7. 7-8 the year before. He had a great year with the Angels record-wise, but you know, his ERA is going to be up 3-something, maybe over 4 even. He's a solid guy. He's a 4 or 5 guy. 4 or 5 in the rotation. We need some pitching help, in my opinion. B. Craw hasn't signed. He isn't Webb. Yeah, he ain't no Webb. Webb is the ace. Kyle Harrison, we're hoping, is number 2. Then we need a number 3 and 4, and then Cobb number 5. That's what I'm saying. Keaton, Wynn, and Beck are like backups for injury issues, or if they show up and suddenly start pitching really well, that's one thing. But this rotation is not it. Point blank, man. This rotation is not it right now. We had picked a guy back in 2021 whose name I is slipping my mind, who was supposed to be here by now. And he's just been injured all throughout his entire minor league career and has not gotten above single A. And I don't even know his name because it's slipping my mind. Will Bednar. That's who I'm trying. Will Bednar was supposed to be here by now. He's supposed to be here in this rotation for 24, and it ain't happening. Will Bednar cannot stay healthy. So it was a bad pick unless things change quick. He literally has not played above low. He hasn't even gotten to high A. So it's been a disaster. It's been a disaster. When he has pitched, he's not been able to prevent runs. So that was an epic fail. Tim Anderson would be great. Tim Anderson's a solid hitter. Tom Murphy, yeah, I mean, Tom Murphy could get hurt out for the season before spring training, just like Perez. I mean, Perez, I think he did make the opening day roster, so he did make the opening day roster, but very quickly into the season, he was out. He was hurt and out for the year. So, yeah, Tom Murphy's an injury-prone guy. When I'm the GM, I probably don't make that deal. But it's talking about $4 million a year for the Giants. It's not going to be the end of the world. Hell no to Tim Anderson. Too much of a hothead. He's a little bit of hothead. He had a little hot dog. He's had a little issues. But Tim Anderson is a really good hitter. He's a really good hitter. He has been in the past anyway. So we need help with the rotation. And I don't want to see 3 out of 5 games as bullpen games. So we've got a new manager. Our offense is starting to shape up, take form with Jung Hoo Lee in there, and now Murphy maybe if he stays healthy. A shortstop would be nice. Look, let's go position by position. Catcher, we got lots of options. Patrick Bailey's the man. And then we got to find a backup, whether it's Sabol, Bart, or Murphy. First base, I think Lamont's perfectly fine. He guy can get on base. He's proven himself as a big league talent. Yeah, Wilmer and JD can play a little first. Second base is Tyro. Tyro's the man right now. I think Tyro's proven himself big league player. These are good, strong big leaguers. I mean, these aren't superstars, but they're solid. Over third, we have JD or Wilmer. That's nice. Casey Schmidt. Don't forget Casey Schmidt if he shows up and plays well. But shortstop, I don't know if I want to rely on Marco Luciano or who else is there listed? Tyler Fitzgerald. Marco Luciano, Tyler Fitzgerald, all due respect. Marco Luciano in the minor leagues, hit 223 in the minor leagues last year. So that's not a very good batting average. OPS 777, not that, nothing to write home about. So he's exciting. He's electric. He's got great defense, but I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen it practically on the field to make me convinced that Marco Luciano is the answer at shortstop. Look for Strip and Disco to have. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Disco. I'm not saying Tim Anderson is a bad guy, but I'm certainly not a good fit in San Francisco. Trade for Jonathan India, Bo Bichette. Yeah, we need a shortstop. I've seen a lack. I've seen tons of outfielders, and I'm seeing enough at first, second, and short. I mean, these guys are great. Wilmer Flores. There's no superstars, though. What we really need, to be honest, is a superstar shortstop. I don't think there are any available. Otherwise, we would know about it. Let's look at what's out there at short, just for free agent wise. I mean, there's still the trade talk. Look, I mean, oh yeah, okay. Tim Anderson, we've talked about. Tim Anderson's okay, and that's it. Elvis Andrew, are you kidding me? Elvis Andrew, how old is he? He was with the Rangers back in the World Series. Wasn't he with the Rangers in 2010? How old is this man? He's 35. He was with the Rangers in 2010. Elvis Andrew, holy cow. He's been around. But yeah, there's not a lot of free agent options. Yu Chang, Brandon Crawford, we're not bringing him back. All due respect to the Giant legend, future Wall of Famer. He'll be back here for reunions for the rest of his life. But no, Scott Kingery. We used to have a guy named Kingery. Remember that back in the 80s? Kingery. Who remembers Kingery? Am I tripping? We had a guy named Kingery. Richie Martin, Danny Mendick, Alberto Mondesi. I mean, just Cole Tucker. The shortstop Pickens is very thin in the minor leagues. Mets could sign Yamamoto. Bob Melvin is a much better teacher and manager than Kapler. Hope so. Trade for Pete Alonso. Alonso would be nice. Jonathan India would be nice. We do have Blake Sabol. We're gonna have to. They're gonna have to figure it out. Could improve in the big leagues, but I want to count on it. India is the worst defensive infielder in the league, so we should not go for. I don't like that. Can the Mets re-sign Pete Alonso? Re-sign David Robinson? They can. Robinson. I'm in report. Ride or die with Luciano. Maybe Elvis can still play. Why are you messing with me? Mike Kingery. I knew somebody would step up to the plate. Mike Kingery was with the Giants in early 90s, I want to say. Early 90s. There he is, Mike Kingery. I want to say 1990, 91-ish. 90 and 91. Oh, my gosh. Exactly. 90 and 91. That's Giants knowledge right there. Actually, I couldn't even think of the guy's first name, but as soon as I remember Mike Kingery at 90, 91-ish, and that's exactly when we had him, 90 and 91, San Francisco Giants. I remember Mike Kingery. Solid little hitter, not too bad. Actually, he hit 182, so at least in 1990, he was solid. Mike Kingery. I don't know if there's any relation there. Can Elvis still hit? Elvis Andrews. The White Sox last year, he hit 251. He had 304 on base. It's not great for us for guys, but he used to be fast. He used to steal, 42 bases, 27, 25. And we do need some quickness. I just don't know how much quickness he has left, at his age. But it's something to consider bringing him to spring training. I wouldn't be mad about it, but I wouldn't want to give him a whole huge, guaranteed contract. But he's with the Boris Corporation. That means it's going to be tough. But Elvis Andrews, not too many shortstop are out there. Bench player at best. No upgrade needed. Still going for Casey Schmidt coming off the bench isn't a bad idea. I'm in report. He's not a fast runner like in the past. Yeah. Well, I think the Giants will make some moves for their infield, for shortstop and for the rotation. That's the two big areas that need improvement. Obviously, bullpen arms don't hurt. It doesn't hurt. If we look at the Giants bullpen, we do have Camilo Doval, the Rogers twins, Tristan Beck, Ryan Walker, Sean Jelly. I don't really trust Sean Jelly. Sean Jelly, just every time he goes out there, he gets hit hard. I kind of given up on Sean Jelly. But Luke Jackson is a definite. We need him. We're going to need him in 24. He needs to stay healthy in spring training. We got some guys, and then there's some more depth in the minor leagues, and of course, guys coming up through the system. I don't know about Weisenhull will be ready, but we got guys. It'll just be a matter. Trevor McDonald's another pitcher we got. Carson Seymour's coming through the minor leagues. Unfortunately, Will Bednar was a total bust, but we'll see. What's up here? Who the hell is Tom Murphy? Tom Murphy's a catcher we had back in 2019. Let him go. He went and hit very well for the Mariners, although he's been injury prone. So we picked him up. Jelly is another DFA candidate. Yeah. If no trade for first base, we go for free agent Rhys Hoskins, former Philly. Yeah, that'd be a low risk, high reward for sure. Hoskins. We can get as many Hoskins as we can. If someone's named Hoskins out there, we need to get them. But Rhys Hoskins, and you can move guys around. You figure out some because, like I said, someone's gonna have to learn to play shortstop if we don't find somebody. Because I know that Schmidt can play a little short, and I still got hopes for Schmidt, but yeah, Rhys Hoskins. Definitely a guy. He's stayed healthy and he can hit. And hey, 156 games last year, 41 games in 2020, 160 and 19, 153 and 18. Had some injury problems in 21. But overall, he stays healthy. He gets on base and he has power. I would love to get Rhys Hoskins. I would love to get him and just figure out we plug him in where you plug him in. He's a free agent right now. Looks like Cubs will sign former Philly slugger. It looks like the Cubs are in on him. The Cubs are in on him. This article for Sports Illustrated said the Cubs are going to sign him. Looks like he's heading to Chicago Cubs to play next season. What? Is this confirmed? I don't know. That's what that says. But no, I'd love to get Rhys Hoskins. Yes, what's good? What's good? Stephen Ortega. Everyone else, thank you guys for being here. Bednar, I don't know. I don't know his health status, and he can't stay healthy, so I have no idea. Back on the top of the NL West with Tom Murphy. If only it was so simple. But we know what we're doing here. We can help the Giants front office out, okay? We can definitely help them out. But we got Jung Hoo Lee, and we got some good guys around him. So I just wanted to make this update video. The Giants have officially signed Tom Murphy. I know that's not the biggest free agent acquisition of the offseason, but that would be Jung Hoo Lee, and we still could have more coming. And picked up a couple other guys in some trades and waivers and whatnot. So trying to make our improvements. Deadpool 3, yeah, Deadpool's it's okay. I didn't think it's as funny as most people. The first two movies, they're okay, entertaining enough. The breaking of the fourth wall and stuff. I mean, I'll check it out, but they're not my favorites. They're not my favorites. Well, anyone, thank you guys for jumping in today. That's all I got. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Your support is greatly appreciated. The San Francisco Giants making the moves. We'll be going live to talk about them as the week goes on with more moves with every major signing. I'll go live and talk about it and make some standalone videos as well. Check out my new video if you haven't already on 10 Hall of Famers who are controversial picks. And I'm working on that, Logan. I'm working on that every day. I think about it. You know, I start working. I get to work. I got to do my finances. I got to do my baseball stuff. I got documentaries that pay the bill. I know that Richie video will probably do well. It'll probably get 1,000 views. Oh, no, I didn't do Immaculate Grid. I didn't know anyone was going to request it. I was going to wait to see if someone requested it. Otherwise, I wasn't going to do it. But you've requested it, the Immaculate Grid. You've requested the Immaculate Grid, so we'll do a very quick, brief Immaculate. He wants me to do the Richie Sambora album reviews. Bonafide superstar, you're right. Maybe Jung Hoo Lee turns out to be. I mean, he was a superstar in Korea. Different competition. I used to live there. I used to live in South Korea. It's a very beautiful country. I want to go back. But so here we go. Yankees, Cardinals. Oh, man, too many players to think. I got one. Roger Maris. Roger Maris. I bet it's about 8%. Oh, my God. I got nailed it. Nailed it. 8% rarity score. I need to start guessing the rarity score. That's crazy. Twins, Yankees. Did Bartolo Colon ever play for the Yankees? I don't know. I don't know if Bartolo Colon ever played for the Yankees. I know he played for the Twins. Can't remember if he played for the. I don't think he did play for the Yankees. Who played for the Twins and the Yankees? Twins and the Yankees. I remember Mike Pagliarulo from the 80s. Mike Pagliarulo, hard to say his name, though. I remember him. He played with the, I didn't know he played with the Yankees. Yeah, you're right. I think he did play for the Yankees. Mike, that's going to be like a freaking 0.9%, maybe less. I almost said 0.8. I almost said 0.8. And I was like, well, I said 8 for this one. And my first instinct was to say 0.8. And then I said 0.9 or less. 0.9, 0.8. The nailing the percentage. We're nailing the freaking rarity score. Dodgers, Yankees. Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry played for the Dodgers and the Yankees. Did he play for the Dodgers? I'm almost sure he played for the Dodgers. That's going to be like a 2%. That's going to be like a 1.1%, something like that. 8%. Okay. So more people thought about him than I thought. Chat Dane, we got, yeah. But for the Twins and Yankees, we already got that. We need Marlins now. Giants are saving all the cheese for Vlad Jr. next year. What were we talking about again? Oh, yeah. Marlins, Cardinals. They make trades. What's his name? Oh, Lord. How can I not remember his name? My brain is the way it operates. Who's the dude who's on the Braves? Marcell Ozuna. Couldn't remember his name. That's so sad. Marcell Ozuna, right? Boom! 39. I forgot to say the percent. 39%. That's not a very rare one. Kent Herbeck. Yeah. The guy who threw Ron Gant off the base. That'll be a good rarity score. About 5% rarity. 2% on Kent Herbeck. Twins and Marlins. That's a toughie. Wait a second. Arias? Did Arias? You guys, I'm tripping. Wow, what's up, the Cali Okie? Arias, right? Because Arias, he's on the Marlins, right? Am I tripping? He's on the Marlins. He used to be on the Twins. He was on the Twins, but he's on the Marlins. That's probably got a pretty good, probably like a 25%. 31% Arias. 2% he came over in a trade. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah, Marlins, that pitcher. Marlins, Twins. I went to Arias. I was like, Arias. Dodgers, Marlins. Oh, that should be easy. Charlie Huff. What about Charlie Huff? Charlie Huff, right? Can someone confirm he played on the Dodgers? Of course he played on the Dodgers. Charlie Huff. Did he play on the? He was on the Dodgers for many years, right? It was before my time. He played back in the 70s. I just want to make sure I'm not getting mixed up with someone else. Charlie Huff was on the Dodgers, right? And then he was on the Marlins in 93 and 94. Am I right on that? Yes, Charlie Huff. 3%. Charlie Huff. 300 average. Cardinals. Maybe Goldie. Maybe Goldschmidt. 12%. And Dodgers 300 plus batting average. Brett Butler would be an interesting one. What was that? What a trivia? Bon Jovi trivia. Ain't nobody caring, though. Ain't nobody trying to care. Very nice. I appreciate that. We got one more to go. I wonder if Brett Butler would be a nice rarity. The thing about Brett Butler is he used to hit over 300 with the Giants, and he played with the Dodgers for many years. And I'm like very confident he hit over 300. I just don't like have his stats memorized. But I'm going to put it anyway. We're going to go with Brett Butler. I know he did that for me. And it's a rarity. And it's a 104 rarity score. Brett Butler, 1%. We don't play right here, the Baby Baseball Channel. Roger Maris, Mike Pagliarulo, Darryl Strawberry, Marcell Ozuna, Luis Arias, Charlie Huff, Paul Goldschmidt, Kent Herbeck, and Brett Butler. We nailed it today. No problems in this one. You all have a great one. Here's the popular picks. Harrison Bader, Chuck Knobloch, of course, Joey Gallo, Marcell Ozuna, Arias. That's two I picked. Piazza, Pujols, of course, Joe Mauer, and Freddie Freeman. Very nice. We got it on here. Go live on Eric's house after this, and we can do movie and Bon Jovi trivia. Oh, yes. No, I don't have time for that today, but we'll see what I can do. Nobody will show up but you if I do. I'm telling you, Eric's house is not hopping right now. We need to get that going. Thank you guys for the support. We're going to talk to y'all next time. Shout out to everyone. I heard that the YouTube changed it that you can give free memberships now. In other words, if I give a membership, YouTube doesn't take a cut. I don't know if that's true. But got to go for a run. I don't know if that's true or not. Either way, this one is for, what's his name? Tom Murphy. From Tom Murphy to the Hum Baby Baseball Familia. Come, oh yeah, I know do I know Fresno? I got a stadium review on my channel for the Fresno Chuknaski Park, whatever, how you're Chuknaski Park. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I used to go there all the time. I was a regular there. Got to go for a run. Did that go through? What's up, SG Sports Talk? Thank you so much. Do I know Visalia? Stop playing. Stop playing. All right, my internet's kind of. There it goes. There goes the gift. My internet was lagging. I don't know. I hope I didn't send two, but if I did, oh well. RBJR has been gifted a membership. I got to start putting out more membership only videos, and I plan to do that. All this Hum Baby Prospects. Hum Baby Prospects. Thank you so much. Hum Baby Prospects sent that one out to you. Not me. That wasn't from me. That was from Hum Baby Prospects. Hum Baby Prospects has done it. All y'all at Visalia Oaks, 100%. Visalia Oaks were legendary. Were legendary. Now they're called the Visalia Rawhide. All right. Thank you guys again. Have a pleasant day. And we'll talk to you next time. Here's some highlights from 2020.
3-2 pitch to Yastrzemski. Hit into center field and hit well. On the move is Marte. Still on the move. At the wall. Out of
field. Back on it, Grossman, and it is just over the wall and gone.
High drive. Left field. It is